heard this story? None of you? Is this person? Great story. Okay, here we go. The kissing hand. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please let me stay home with you. Does he seem a little bit worried about going to school? Yeah. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. You'll make new friends and play with new toys, read new books, and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. But wait a minute, they said nights at school. Is it nighttime outside? No. But guess what? Raccoons are nocturnal. That means they sleep during the day and they get up and move around at night. So very different than us. We sleep at night and move around during the day. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? I'll show you. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and to his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now, do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. So it can't be washed off, even if you have to use the bathroom or wash your hands after art. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. So no matter what he's doing, that kiss is always there. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he told her. I think he's going to do it.
Kiss.
Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. Now, you have a kissing hand too, he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away.
Why is he dancing?
He's happy now because he's going to school and he's not scared anymore because he knows a little bit of his mom is going to be there. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter school. As the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang. Chester loves you. There they are. There's Mr. Owl, the teacher, and all the animals ready for school. So Chester started out a little bit scared, but when he realized that just because mommies and daddies will leave for a couple hours, they're still with them and they will come back. So we want to make sure that our parents aren't going to be too sad without us while we're at school. So everybody's going to take your hand and you're going to open it up into a fan. So take your hand out and you're going to give it a kiss and you're going to wave it at your mommy or your daddy and say, take this with you and we will see you very, very soon.
Tell them not to cry.
Don't
cry.
When those parents cry. It's great.
Say bye. Love you.
I'll see you after.